All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That is the true name of the Heavenly Father, through the only begotten Son, Bahashem Rachakwadash, and the Wadiyah Bashem Shai, Bashem Rachakwadash, forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. And as the title reads, Prophecy Watch, Uproars of the People. Now, I just came across this article. I want to share this video with you. I just came across this article, and they have a video playing of migrants marching in the street of New York City, saying that, they're going to stay. Okay. And as we can see, which prophecy tells us that there will be uproars of the people. But you can see how with this Trump administration waiting until January 20th to fully come into power. All right. You see a pushback of people that have entered this country illegally through the acceptance of the past president administration, which ultimately this is a order out of chaos. Okay. So this is pre-planned. All right. This is Esau's attempt of a new order for a world that he wants to continue forever. And we're watching everything play out right before our eyes. So, if you are a true believer of Yahweh Bashem Shai, you look at this, and thank Yahweh Bashem Shai, because we're watching prophecy happen in real time. So what I want to do is let me just let this play, and then we're just going to go from there. I found this on independent TV, so let's hit it.
President-elect Trump promising mass deportations on day one of his second term. And today, thousands of protesters took to the streets in a show of solidarity and defiance against Trump. Duarte Geraldino was in the middle of it all and has this report.
Thousands of people.
Now, let me just say this real quick as my eyes observing. You have to understand, like, where did they get all this from? You gotta think like that. Anytime there's always a group, anytime there's always this, there's always that. Notice where do they get the signs from? Where'd they get the banner from? Who's funding them? Who's giving the permit? Who set this all up? Okay. Esau Edom is getting ready to be used to make his move. Okay. This is Jacob's trouble is knocking at the door. Real quick, Proverbs 16. And anybody out there that actually believes in who they ignorantly call God, one thing that you have to understand, that prophecy is one of the most important things that we need to take heed to. Okay. Prophecy. All right. We live in, good old US of A, and we're never being taught anything about what's to come according to the word of the Lord. But we only find that now through men that have now identified in the spirit as Hebrew Israelites. We're only getting access to what we're seeing play out before our eyes by these men that Christians have a problem with. So you're finding out in the last days who the Lord is dealing with, and he's dealing with the prophets, okay, that have now been awoken and are identifying themselves as Hebrew Israelites. This is truth happening in real time. Okay, this is Proverbs 16:4. The Lord has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the day of evil is approaching, and that wicked that was created is getting his, he's getting everything aligned. Okay, remember it says the slayer. All right, he's getting ready to sharpen that sword upon the masses of people. So this is perfect. Okay, you let millions of people in, so that you have an excuse to come down with such great force at a later date. All right. This is war. This is chess. It's not checkers. And everyone is falling in line. But it reminds me of how the Lord said, I'm going to gather them into the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's pertaining to the prophecy of the third woe, which is continuing to increase daily. But now we see skirmishes and problems in the backyard of Babylon, but that's also prophecy too. So we can see how Egyptian will be against Egyptian in this land of heavy burdens that we are dealing with. So everything is just increasing, on a major scale. So I just caught that observation. I wanted to share that. So don't look at this as organic. Okay. This is not organic. This is pre-planned. Now I hear Psalm 64. So we have to hold that on deck. We are living in very exciting times. Prayer for deliverance from the secret enemies. Yep. Because what else? What's that? Psalms 37 and 32. Let me hold that. Is it 37 real quick? Psalms 37 and 32 or 32 and 37. Let's see. Psalms 37. Yep. Look, the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. So this is what he has in the back of his mind. So he needs in particular situations to play out, to lash out, to attack. But what on the bigger scale, what he's using to come down on us is also part of prophecy. That's why it's called Uproars of the People. And I got that. I'm holding that right here. But let's just continue.
Backed by more than 30 groups,
backed more by 30 groups. What groups? Who's backing them? Who's funding them? How are these people able to gather to themselves together? How are they all having the same matching signs? Who's producing them? Who's printing these things? See?
Street Saturday, marching from Columbus Circle.
Here to stay. We protect. We're here to stay. These people are not ready for the militarization of Esau's blessing that we're getting ready to see. Remember, Esau was blessed with the sword. Let me get that real quick. And the slayer's coming to slay. And the slayer ain't coming to play. Excuse me for my folly. Genesis 25. Okay, this is serious. This is prophecy. But this is what we've been inspired to be saying since the Lord allowed us to wake up. Genesis 27. Excuse me. Haven't brought out Esau's blessing in quite some time, but now we're in those times. Genesis 27. And right here. Okay, Genesis 27, the stolen blessing. Right here, Genesis 27:34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry. Esau, Edom is who the world knows now today as a so-called white man and woman. If their line goes back to Esau, it says, and said unto his father Isaac, bless me, even me, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and has taken away thy blessing. And he said, right here, verse 37. Let's keep reading. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob, meaning Yaiquab, supplanter? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. Now Esau's lying, but he sold his birthright to his brother Jacob. Hence why now Jacob is considered in the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shai as the firstborn. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, thou hast not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servant, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? So here it comes. Now Esau's asking and begging for a blessing. So let's find out what this blessing is. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Behold, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, oil, resources, minerals, and of the dew of heaven. But when you set yourself amongst the nest of the stars, hence will then I bring thee down. Obadiah, the first chapter, which it's only one chapter. And by thy sword shalt thou live and serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And this is why Esau, Edom is in a position of ruling today. He is not under the dominion of Jacob no more. He's not under the dominion of King David. Okay, he's broken that yoke, but he's still going around with this major blessing, which is what? The sword. So he's getting ready to enact his sword. And let's not forget, okay, let's not forget that we're dealing with the same individual, but we're just in a more prophetic time. That at one point in time, he enacted what Trump is saying, but they called it Operation Wetback. So you can't tell me that the Northern Kingdom ain't the North. This is a byword. This is a reproach. Okay, let me get that real quick for you. Yeah, did you know that there's Operation Wetback? That's crazy. And to even name it that. When did they get canceled today for naming something like that? Deuteronomy 28, and I believe it's 37. Give me a moment. Deuteronomy 28. Yep. Deuteronomy 28 and 37. Now let's go into the different translations. Because look at NIV. You will become a thing of horror and a byword and an object of ridicule among all people where the Lord will drive you. Ridicule. the N-word, spick, wetback. See, ridicule, mockery, ridicule, scorn, horror, song of mockery. All right. I remember watching the other day, this Jake was playing high school basketball and the opposing team audience was making chimpanzee noises. Let me see if I can show you that real quick. Let's put black high schooler. What would we audience chants monkey sounds. I know I'm misspelling. I'm just hoping they fix it. Yep. So let's click this. Outrage after black high school athletes taunted with monkey noises. See? So that's a song of mockery, ridicule, reproach. See? So this shows you this is Jacob Trouble. This is not just Northern Trouble. Okay. And I'm going to finish playing the video, but I just, oh, look, same website. I'm going to finish playing the video, but we got to understand these things. So Esau Edom is getting ready to come down with his blessing, and they're being set up. He's setting the stage right now. So now he's got to villainize them. Now he's got to make the rest of the population of people look at them as disgrace, evil, wicked, things that take our jobs, things of that nature. But what's funny is there is a mass deportation plan that's aimed at the North, but a lot of masses of people fail to realize that it ain't just people from South America that came up here illegally. Okay, let's put Chinese migrants, southern border. Let's see that. What drove a surge in Chinese migrants to the southern border? Maybe the UN? Who else do we got? Who else can we think of here? Let's do Arab. Let's see if that pops up. Let me see. Illegal immigrants from Muslim nations pose border risk. So now we see that there's different nations that have also entered Babylon, but the common consensus that's being pushed to the general public of people is to point the finger at the northern tribes and dismiss these other heathens that are also a part of the crafty council. Things that make you say, So we'll also see how they play out, which I speak as a man, but you also have the headquarters of the UN. Where? In New York City. Let's actually show you that. Where is the UN headquarters? Let's see. Where's the boom? Wait a minute. So the United Nations headquarters is in New York City, where you have illegal migrants from South America marching and protesting, but no one's talking about these other nations that came in here illegally. So this looks like a recipe for prophecy, or one would say a recipe for disaster. So we see how prophecy is truly building up right now. Okay, this is Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. What we're witnessing is the secret counsel of the wicked playing out. Okay, so this is all the stage being set. Prophecy watch, uproars of the people. Okay, bring in chaos to bring in order. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. What does this word insurrection mean? Let's see. Look, in company, okay, company, all right, military, okay. So Esau Edom is getting ready to enact his blessing of the sword upon the masses of people, and he needs to have a reason to come down with this ferocity, this wrath, as Revelations 12 says. So our eyes are definitely glued to the TV, and you're now seeing prophecy speak on mainstream media, but prophecy was speaking on YouTube for years, for many years, and in the streets even before I was born. But now we're seeing what has been prophesied getting ready to come to pass. So now we're going to start seeing prophecy on mainstream media, even though we watched it first on YouTube. Couple clicks, couple views, couple shares, couple likes, couple comments. Now you're going to see prophecy in real time. And that's where judgment begins. You see?
To Bryant Park.
And we're here to send a message loud and clear after the election that even though this administration is going to target immigrant communities, it's going to target people of color, low-income people of color, that we're here to stay, right? We're not retreating into the
Oh, you're going to stay, all right. You're going to stay, and you're going to stay where he tells you to stay. Because remember, it says, "Ooh, offered unto idols." Oh man. Oh, let me get two. Let me get two prophetic precepts. Let me get two prophetic precepts, 2nd Ezra 5. I'm so excited. I almost came and collect my thoughts. We need this. And then we also need 2nd Ezra 16. He said, we're here to stay. Okay, you're right. You're going to stay. You're going to stay still. So we can also see how, remember what Trump said? The entry-exit biometric system. Land, sea, and air. I love how he talks. It's so comical. But what he's saying is true. So now we can also see the MOTB playing out on this, because the MOTB is going to be multifaceted. All right, many angles. So we can't just see it as far as health. It's going to be for records, but records across the board for what? So we could see the people even being tagged for your evidence of your citizenship, okay? Because you got to go and follow what's going on with Moab right now in China and their social credit system, okay? And everybody's being identified with QR codes, excuse me. So I'm excited to see how they're going to do this. But as I say, I speak as a man, but a scenario could be that you would have to identify yourselves as a citizen by certain credentials. So to stay on the grid in Babylon, or to prove that you are allowed to be on the grid in Babylon, you would have to showcase your citizenship, and the citizenship can change by the MOTB. He calls us all, both small and great. Revelations, because I'm thinking of MOTB. 2nd Ezra 16. 2nd Ezra 16 and 68. Look at how we can see this now. See these precepts we're reading. Now we can see, I can see how that plays out. It says, for behold, a burning wrath. Esau's is ready. You got my man, Tom Holman. He's ready to hone in. Esau is ready to take back his country. Okay. But what he doesn't know is the fuel that's giving him this energy. He's being fueled to enact this, but what he doesn't know, it's on a larger scale. It's ultimately for prophecy. It's like when the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart and his army, he hardened it to drive them into this body of water so that they could ultimately be destroyed by it. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you. See, we can see why. Where are you from? What kind of American? What are you? And there's a lot of Jakes that look like they just got off the boat. You got a lot of Jakes that are born here, been birthed here, lived here, schooled here, worked here, but they look like who they're targeting, migrants, because we're the same people. So, hey, and you got Jakes, you got Judah looking like Northern. So you're going to have Judah get taken, Ephraim get taken, Gad, okay? You know how many people think that I'm Ephraim? And you know what I'm saying? Then you're not speaking English correctly. Oh, Esau about to go in. Oh my goodness. It's about to get real. And they shall take away certain of you. See, they should take away certain of you. Now, before I finish that, never 2nd Ezra 5:1, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, prophecy, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. See, the truth shall be hidden because it's going to be the famine of the word. And now going back, so certain of you shall be taken, famine of the word, and this is what they're going to do, and feed you, being idle. We're here to stay. No, you're going to stay still. You can't move. We're going to keep you here. Okay, we're going to set up these places, and we're going to hold you here. And then what? With things offered unto idols. What's that? The MOTB. But we're not to consent. We're not to give in. Even if we get thrown in prison for a certain amount of days, even if they accuse us of being a migrant or being a terror squad or being this or being that, it don't matter. Okay? Prophecy's playing out. We endure to the end and be faithful unto death. So let's keep going, because you're going to have Israelites give in. So if they're here to stay, what if they tell you got to take this? You still want your Mo rights? You want the teats of Babylon. You want to be accepted as a citizen. Well, now there's certain requirements that you got to live by to be now a citizen. We'll see.
Shadows were actually going to be more visible and powerful than ever.
Trump's victory on Tuesday increases the chances he'll keep his promise to roll back immigration benefits that keep families together, like temporary protected status, which allows migrants to stay in the U.S. with their families.
Central promise of Donald Trump's presidential campaign was mass deportations.
And they'll deport his ass. They'll deport him. You look like a migrant. No, Jake is safe. Only the elect is safe. This is why it's called Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Saved from who? Saved from Esau, saved from destruction, saved from the secret council, while the rest are destroyed. Now we can see, oh, this is how 2/3 are also going to be taken out. Ultimately,
New York City has about 400,000 undocumented immigrants. If that promise comes to pass, it would have a huge impact on life in the city.
Nuestro futuro, our future. That's what they say they're marching for. Janeri Solis is a U.S. citizen raised here in New York. She brought her young children to the march.
I have a daughter and a son, but also like her rights. You know, her rights feel like they've been taken away by the rhetoric that Trump is spewing.
That's just a lost vessel. Okay, these people are drunk. They have a role to play. We hear their speech. It's empty talk, but they're drunk. So they're NPCs. They have to play this. They have to have this mindset. Okay. Now I'm still got to get 2nd Ezra. I'll probably end it on that. 2nd Ezra 9, but let's keep going. Psalm 64:3, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. This is bitter words. These people, that's bitter to them. We don't like that. What about our families? What about our children? What about our rights? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So see, Esau is going to be used to enact certain laws, legalities, things of that nature to come down on Jacob, but it's going to happen suddenly. So everyone's eyes are now waiting for January 20th. And now people are throwing around things of tell Biden to stand down so Kamala could stand in. And so everything is leading to what prophecies come in here, when Isaiah 19 is going to be there. But ultimately, it's going to lead to Jeremiah 30:7. They encourage themselves in an evil matter, but this evil matter is leading towards prophecy. Remember, created the wicked for the day of evil. So if the day of evil is going to happen, he's going to have to be encouraged to do the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. That's a snare. These people are in a snare privately. See, he privately funded them, privately set them up. Where'd these get printed from? Who printed these? Who told you to wear black and yellow? That's Land King colors. But I'm just observing, and these people don't see it. They're just like with BLM, you know, just like BLM. You just stood there. Now he's funding all of this. This is a snare privately set, and he's all leading you to the slaughter. My people are led as flock to slaughter. That's what he's doing. He's having you all march, all come together, just so he has a reason to jump down on you. Okay, Esau is a cunning hunter. Okay, then you got the UN right in the midst. Oh man, I'm excited to see how it plays out. Let me see where we at. Yep, it says they say, "Who shall see them?" But now we see them. Okay, we see them. We see them. We're allowed to see them. Okay, till the wicked be revealed. Let me get that real quick. I don't want to make this too long. Don't want to make this too long. 2 Thessalonians 2. Then that wicked shall be revealed. Real quick. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So we now are ahead of the curve. Okay. We're ahead of the curve. We know what's going on. These people don't. This is why they're doing this. This is why they're marching. It's what they think. We're here to stay. Oh, you're going to stay all right. And I believe in the movie Purge Forever, they actually lock the people in so they couldn't cross the border. So this place about to get shut down. And when Esau shuts this place down militarily, that's when the fear and fright, panic is going to kick in. All this freedom. I don't need a man. I'm independent. We're here to stay. That shit's going to change. When Esau Edom shows his horns, when that dragon starts speaking, ooh, bitch made. Excuse my language, but men will be as women. Okay. He's going to watch. You're going to see that real spirit that Esau has, man, that ancient warlike people. See, he's bewitched you with his lamb. You know, he's bewitched you. Let me just get it. He's bewitched you like he ain't tough. Okay. And he's just shown you the soft side, but don't get drunk with the softness of the lamb, because there's 2 horns on this one. Revelations 13 and 10. Where is it? Right here. 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. This beast is referring to Babylon, Revelations 17 and 18 go into that, of the earth. And he had two horns, plebeian, patrician, Democrat, Republican. It's them, it's them, it's them, it's us, right? And he had two horns like a lamb. Now we're going to watch him spake as a dragon, okay? And I'm just curious. Let's see what this word dragon goes into. Oh, man, this is about to be a fire-breathing Edomite, man. He's about to go in. A dragon, serpent, see what else? Dragon. Okay, draconian. That's what we're going to go into, draconian. Now, let me show you draconian. Let's put Tom, which he's just being used as a face, Tom Homan. Let's put you're done. You're done. See? Right here. Okay. And he was under the Obama administration. So this guy ain't nothing new. Okay, let's just put this in. Military. Okay, let's just kind of get more of a visible. Let's put military, ICE, border patrol. And there was a, I can't remember where it was. There we go. This is what we want. See? Oh, yeah. Burning wrath, great multitude. Oh, yeah. You're going to get hemmed up. Jake, you're going to have to pull your pants up, put the blunt down. He's going to throw that fitted off you, and you're going to get a reality check. Jacob's trouble is going to be a reality check, okay? You're going to find out. And Esau's mad because he was set up to get this land, to create it as Babylon. But now he has in the mindset through that deception of the image, which a part of the image is patriotism and democracy. You know what I'm trying to say? Him having his republic, he wants to take his republic back, and he's going to use his blessings to do so. So they're using these people to march, to stand, to protest, to uproar, so that he can call this a revolt, an outbreak. And now we have to put this revolt down because it is a threat. It's threatening our democracy. See how everything's playing out? See how everything is playing out? And then you got advanced warfare. All right. You're going to have and then with Trump, hold on. I love this. Yep. Go look at that. All right. But before I keep going, check this out. Let's put Trump, Delago, robot, dog. Look at that. What's up with that? See? Advanced warfare. Robot dog patrols Trump estate. So what they did was they staged these assassins, right? They staged him being hit, attacked. So now they can have a reason to beef up defense. So see how he's always portraying, I need to defend. So he's kind of like those jiu-jitsu fighters that just lay on the ground and they wait for you to jump on them. So he's getting you to attack him so that he has a reason to quote unquote defend, but he's not defending. He's on the offense. But what they say, we need to defend our country. See? So get ready. Let's keep going.
Many Gennari worries about family members who might be forced to leave if Trump follows through on mass deportations. A study by FWD.US shows more than 19 million Latinos in America live with an immigrant relative, and about a third could face family separations under Trump's immigration plans.
Were you born in the U.S.?
No, I'm an immigrant myself. Yeah, I came from India. My parents are refugees from Tibet.
See, that dude's Indian. So where's the talk about getting on Elam?
Yeah, so they came to India. From there, we got our. I came here when I was 10.
I myself and him were immigrants. I mean, came here. My kids were born here, but I'm a sister. I was raised here my whole life, and often people forget where they come from.
Trump is promising the largest deportation push in U.S. history, but right now it's still unclear how or when this plan will take shape, or for that matter, how much it's going to cost.
It's going to happen when the Lord deems it fit. Okay, it's when the Lord deems it fit. All right. So let me see what else we got. We got anything else? Oh, yes. Now let's end it right here. 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest, can you see? Can you see? When thou seest part of signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Real quick, Romans 13 and 10. Romans 13 and 10. Romans 10 and 13. Romans 10 and 13. And it says, where's my scripture at? Man, it's right in my face. Jeez. Let me get it like this. Salvation nearer than we believed. I probably passed 13 and 11. Jeez, that's why I wear glasses. Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, you got to know the time. And I want to say this, and I'm glad it just came to my mind because I was thinking this before I pressed live. Look around at these other Hebrew Israelite camps. Just look around. What are they saying to you? What are they feeding you? What are they telling you? What are they warning you? You got the world on fire right now. You got the world on fire. You got Yahweh Shai getting ready to come back. The greatest day of history as creation is getting ready to happen. Okay, the second coming of Lord Yahweh Shai, man. And look around you. Look what these Hebrew Israelites outside of Great Millstone, the body believers, the men that follow the doctrine. Okay, look around you outside of that. What is majority of Hebrew Israelites teaching you, feeding you, and giving you? Okay, they're giving you folly. So we just control alt delete them. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awaken out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we first believed. See, it's nearer than when we first thought. Remember when you first came in, you thought that was it. It's over. I remember what's that? What's this? 2024. So 8 years ago, when I learned 2016, I came in about the spring of 2016. I was allowed to learn this. I remember contemplating, all right, debating with myself, should I pay this phone bill? I'm telling you, like 8 years ago, okay? Like 8 years ago, I thought it was over. So now our salvation is nearer than when we first thought it was over. See? You got brothers thought it was over the early 2000s, but now it's nearer than when we first believed. Okay, so this is exciting. All right, this is exciting. We're not in the time where something happens and it goes back. No, it's not normal no more. Okay, there's problems that are affecting the average everyday person that happened to walk by and ignore the message while we were at camp. Now those people that walk by you, now they're being affected. So now we're sitting back and watching them speak, react, tell, talk. So it's beautiful to see this. It's beautiful to see this, man. So just keep your eyes, on the prize. Keep your eyes, watch. Okay, we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. It says, look, see, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, Cuba just got hit with a 6.8 and so on, and uproars of the people in the world. See, uproars, outbreak of disorder. Got to bring the order in by chaos. Okay, look, revolt. A revolt. Wait a minute, revolt. Hold the phone. Let me go. That's why they're going to come in, because I believe revolt is a political term. Revolt, political definition. There it is. Let's see. Revolt, a renouncing of allegiance as to a government or a party, especially determined armed uprising. So now, with that being said, all Esau has to do now is allow these happy-go-lucky, friendly, we're just here to stay, we want to, do this. He just got to put in some agent provocateurs, and there you go. Now he has reason to blame. Now he has a reason to come down with such great force, okay? And he's going to show it. He's going to show his blessings. You're going to see his horns from a mile away, and everybody is going to get affected by it in Jacob's trouble. All the tribes, here legally or not. You're going to be reminded your ass is here because you're in captivity. So Judah, the Judite woman's going to get a rude awakening. Women in general are going to get a rude awakening. And our people and even these heathens are going to get a rude awakening, because Elam going to get roped into. Go watch the movie The Siege. Elam going to get roped into. You blackanese. Let's keep going. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So there we go. We're witnessing the end manifest itself before our eyes. So this is beautiful to see. So prophecy watch, uproars of the people. Continue to watch the aspects of mainstream media when it's concerning prophecy. Okay, because of course they have their distractions and their folly, but now mainstream media is reporting what we know as prophecy. So just want to do that quick lesson. We're just going to watch every day unfold, and we're expecting more prophecies to happen because the end was declared from the beginning. So I pray this lesson was edifying, enlightening, comforting, and I just want to say, call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rachakodash, the Wadi Ba'Shem Yahushai, for inspiring me to do this lesson. And double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.